Hello, dear viewers. It's Antilles Gaming here. Today we're back on Outer Wilds. So, Creative, you mentioned about the quantum moon locator. Not gonna lie, I had found it before when I was trying to land, but didn't. But dumb me didn't stop to think maybe that's important. Like, I saw it whenever I was trying to land a while back, and I just saw it and I thought it was just one of those, another thing like at the like on the moon next to Timber Hearth. So whenever I did see it, I didn't think too much of it, but decided to come here. I also figured out, I think I figured out the quantum moon. We're gonna go back there around at the end of the video. First, I want to try to get some stuff done in other places, just in case. Like, we're gonna go, but this episode is gonna end on the quantum moon, and hopefully we will. The theory that I have will be a correct one. Let's go ahead and listen to this. Church research notes. Property of Chert. Clear the Nomai were making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. Why is this big rotating device for? What is this big rotating device for? What is it the Nomai were observing? I'd posit? Whatever. I'd posit there's something special about the orange symbol on the device. Hal and the new astronauts translator tool would be nice to have handy about now. Oh, that was it? So I get it. So one of the other guys had found it, but he didn't know what exactly it was. So they set up a camp, did their stuff here, which actually a good little campsite. Yeah, this thing, yeah, I had found it. I had seen it before. I just never came look at it. Let me see if I can get some. Yeah, no, I think this is the quantum moon. Yep, that's the quantum moon. Wait a minute. Okay, I get it. That is always lined up with the quantum moon. See? Whenever I look away, so now the quantum moon's over there. And if I look away again, the quantum moon is now over there. Huh. I mean, yeah, that is handy, but I mean, once you kind of know what to look for when flying in the ship, you kind of already know where to go. I mean, you really just gotta look for the Okay, it looks like the quantum moon don't know where it wants to go now. Yeah, you just really gotta look for the gray orb near a planet. But yeah, I didn't read this, so this planet sometimes, and only sometimes, has a moon. This is also of note. It disappears if no one is watching it. Isn't that a fascinating orbital characteristic? After we're gonna read the other one. This is my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish when not being watched. We should study it, or even better, we should travel there. Oh, trust me, we're going there. We will crack that mystery. I agree, our first step would be determining a method to track this phantom moon so that we can always know where it is. I gotta say, the Nomai really know how to make some interesting stuff. Given its reluctance to move while consciously observed, it might be a form of a microscopic quantum mechanic. Ugh, sorry, I've been editing videos all day, so I don't know. Whenever I have to edit videos, I don't know why I just can't read after. I found your note, Mallory. Kindly count me among the moon's admirers. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Does it move to another location? Actually, it does! I believe so. Not only does the moon appear around the Brittle Hollow, I can confirm it sometimes orbits Timberhearth as well. Okay, drop you. Remove you. Throw you in a volcano later. Although I don't know where a volcano is, so we'll skip that step. The quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the places the moon goes. I have no idea why I'm yawning so much. Anona, Burr, I just observed the quantum moon in orbit around Dark Bramble. You have keen eyes, my friend. So this moon travels to a total of 5 locations, not 4. I add a marker for Dark Bramble. I thought the locator now accounted for all of the Phantom Moon's locations, but sometimes the locator can't tell where the moon is. Perhaps there is a problem with the device? It's also possible there exists a 6th place in the star system to where the Phantom Moon travels, aka the 6th location. Which, as far as we know, you can only reach said location by going on the quantum moon. Now, I could be wrong, there could be another way to get there, but let's go ahead and read this ship log. Also, I did read your comment about the Easter egg. And I also took your advice. I'm thinking about it. I'm going to try to trigger that Easter egg. See if we can figure out what's going on there. A Nomai device created to track the quantum moon's location. The Nomai hypothesized that the quantum moon might be a form of microscopic quantum mechanics. The quantum moon travels to a total of 5 locations. Muy interesante. I was able to lay on the surface of the quantum moon. I found a dead Nomai in a spacesuit near the South Pole. Yeah, so after I finished filming the last episode, I reset and then landed there again, and I spotted my ship landed right next to a dead Nomai. Like, wasn't really that big a find, so I didn't really include it. I could probably find it again. But also, I think I'll say what I think I need to do to get to the 6th location. Like, I'm pretty sure I figured out. The quantum moon sometimes disappears, possibly to an unknown 6th location. Many Nomai went on a pilgrimage during which the quantum moon carried them. Sorry. Many went on a pilgrimage during which the quantum moon carried them to its 6th and most secret location. To explore the 6th location, the shrine on the quantum moon must be on the moon's north pole. So here's what I think, most likely here's what I know, we gotta do to get there. what I did in the last one, like whenever I was walking around, I need to go explore more of that. And that, when I was exploring more around, I was walking, and sometimes whenever I would leave the tower, it would get closer, and like it would be at a spot where I could then walk closer to the North Pole. So that's where it has to be. It has to be on its North Pole. So at the end of the episode, I am so sorry. Like, at the end of the episode, we're going to try to go there and do that. Because, like I said, it has to be on the exact North Pole. Like, dead on the North Pole. So once we do what we need to do and all that, we're then going to go try and activate that. Well, not activate. We're gonna go try and do that. Okay. Okay, so you were telling me about an Easter egg. Let me pull up the comment so I'm reading it right. I think you haven't checked a rather cool Easter egg. So you know how the high energy lab, there was a time travel warp hole that you couldn't fit through, but your scout could? Hint 1. So you know how in the Ash Twin project, I'm so sorry, there is a warp hole that you can enter. I'm pretty sure I know the one you're talking about. First things first, let me oh yeah, that's what I was doing here. Okay, let's see. What? Okay, I need to go find which tower it was that took me to the Ash Twin project. It was one of these destroyed ones. I believe it was this one. I'll finish reading the... Well, hello. I don't think I've triggered that. Wait, I think the sand would be coming from that direction. Come on. Okay, sand's coming from this direction. Yep, sand's coming from that direction. Okay, okay, so I'm gonna go there, and then I'll finish reading the comment, so we'll try to figure it out. I hope that I can figure it out, because I don't like whenever, like, I read the hints and then can't seem to figure things out. Like, I am trying. I really am. I'm trying to get it as best as I can, but sometimes I just always seem to mess things up. Okay. Okay, so what would happen if you did... So you know how the Ash Twin project, there is a warp hole that you can enter? What would happen if you did logically? I think you should think about it for a bit before trying it out. Hint 2, enter it and go back in the project. I want to try to figure this out. I want. Okay. So, I'm definitely a lot more tired now. So I've been trying to figure out this Easter egg for a while now. But one of my friends, like, he's a completionist. Actually did a video with him. Cat. He's a completionist. He played this game like around when it first came out. Like, so basically almost. He played it when it first came out. So yeah. He said all he told me was I had like the warp hole core. I had to open it, and then told me just to go up to it as close as I can. That's all he told me. Because apparently it's supposed to trigger something. Wait, did it do? Okay, sand pillar's coming, and I'm pretty. Yep, there we go. Yes, I am pretty. Okay, so we just gotta. First recall that. It just bothers me whenever I forget to recall it. Okay, so. Gonna wait for the right moment. Don't want to go too early. Go! Okay. So... he told me once I go back, just walk around and I will know it when I see. Huh? What? What? Okay, what the f- hello? Huh? Well, creative, congratulations! You... Huh? Hi? If you're me, then I'm as confused as you are. Do you think we have the same memories? Good question, let's see. Do you think it's okay there's two of us? Well, we're talking to each other and nothing's exploded yet. Yet it's a pretty novel experience. Gazin always says that means the date's going well. Maybe the universe doesn't mind two of us? I guess now I technically have a twin brother? Sure, two of us is great and all, but is it the greatest? What about the day we, you know, what about that one? What? No. I'm talking about the other one. Okay, now I'm just curious about what happened on that day that is apparently the greatest day of their life. But today's probably the next greatest day of our life after that one. Wait. Definitely no, I just have the same memories as you, except for this loop, I mean. I started the loop by popping out of the white hole inside the Ashwin project, since in the loop before this one I jumped into the black hole. Hey, what do you think happens if you don't jump into the black hole again at the end of this loop? So... I started the campfire like usual. What do you remember from... Makes sense to me, seeing how jumping into the black hole is definitely what created the two of us. Hey, what do you think happens if we jump into the black hole? It's something I've been wondering about. If we're in thoroughly uncharted territory at this point, unlike all the other time manipulations experienced, truly we are a feldspar of a weird time. Are you being sassy? You can't sass me, you are me! Does this prove we're the same person, though? Well, now I'm just curious about what happens if I don't go through the black hole again. We're already running above our time. What other stuff do we have to do? Because I kind of want to see what happens if we don't go through the black hole again. I really wanted to go do the quantum moon today. Okay, look, here, how about this? Here's what we're gonna do. We'll finish doing the quantum moon and the dark bramble in the next episode, and then we'll see where that goes and go from there, because I'm genuinely curious as to what would happen if I want to see what happens if I don't jump into the black hole again at the end of this loop. So, because I'm genuinely curious, so... yeah. Yeah, I'll be right back whenever we get to, like, the end of this loop, because, like I said, I'm more curious about what's gonna happen here than the quantum moon right now. Because this is blowing my mind. think as long as... I think for as long as I don't go... Oh no. Ah, I done broke the universe again. Well, looks like I broke the fabric of space-time again. But yeah, that was a cool Easter egg. I might do it again to see what happens if I do go back through the portal. And I don't know, like I'll see. If I do, it'll be an after outro clip. But yeah, looks like we're got to load back. But yeah, that was a cool Easter egg. Like, like it just, I don't know. It's just like to find out how to do that stuff. Like the people that figured it out first of how to do that, like when they didn't have like hints or anything. Congrats to them. That's what I gotta say. Congrats to them. But yeah. Next episode, we're gonna go figure out the quantum moon, and then probably do the dark bramble after. Like, try to see if we can get through that. We're running out of stuff to do though, so looks like this series might be ending soon, but who knows? If it does, when it does end, I'll let y'all know what video we'll do, what series we'll do after. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. So, with all of that being said, thanks all you so much for watching. If you liked it, subscribe, leave a like, and as always, please leave me a comment down below, because the comments are only what I can improve on these, and I do like to chat with you when I can. Also, if you want to chat directly or check out updates on the channel, check me on my Twitter and Instagram at Antilles Gaming. Also, I now live stream every Friday at 7:30 Central on Twitch. My live stream name is Antilles Gaming, so if you want to have a live chat with me and just watch a live gameplay, head on over to Twitch Friday, 7:30 Central PM, and just drop by to get a good view in and have a conversation. And with all that being said, I'll see all of you in the next episode. Come on. Well, that was close. I almost forgot to turn the gravity off. Seem to forget that whenever it's spinning like that, you can't exactly just take off. Yeah, as you can see, I stood there for a while, just having a conversation with myself. Oh, sweet! It loaded back the from the previous loop and the loop before.